Hello, and welcome to Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. If you are not getting the results you are looking for from your digital marketing efforts, this is the podcast for you. And now, here's the host of our show, the local business guy himself, Frank Deming.
Hello, everyone. This is Frank Deming, the local business guy, and welcome to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. I hope you guys are having a rockin' week thus far. Today, I have a great topic for you that I think is very important because it's actually a tie into last week's episode. Last week's episode, if you recall, we talked a little bit about the mistakes that a lot of attorneys who come to me are making while they're doing digital marketing. And the number one mistake was, that they were not using pay-per-click marketing. And so today I want to dive in a little bit deep on pay-per-click marketing, and I want to give you 5 reasons why law firms should be using pay-per-click advertising. I'm a huge advocate of it, only because I've seen it work umpteen times for many clients of mine. Okay, so without further ado, love to continue on with today's content. All right, so 5 reasons why law firms should be using pay-per-click marketing. Okay. The number one reason is brand recognition. Let's touch a little bit on brand recognition for a moment. There are umpteen attorneys in your area, whether you're family law, whether you're personal injury law, bankruptcy, et cetera, et cetera. And depending on how big your area is, there are a ton of attorneys out there. So you want to have a very powerful brand recognition. Right now there's a plethora of ways of doing that. Okay. And pay-per-click is one of the most powerful ways of doing it, and is very quick in giving you that brand recognition. So for instance, I live in New Jersey. Sometimes you drive down Route 18, Route 9. I'm in Central Jersey. Those are routes that are very popular here. And you see billboards all the time for attorneys, bankruptcy law. Hey, experiencing bankruptcy. Oh, hey, seeking a divorce, yada, yada, yada. They're seeking that brand recognition, right? But how powerful would it be to have that same brand recognition that you see on the road, on the internet all the time? Whether you are on, watching Hulu and you see advertising on Hulu, whether you're, on Pandora and there's a commercial about you, or you do some searches on Alexa and there's a commercial on there. You're on the internet on CNN.com. You see a banner of you. That is the power of pay-per-click marketing, of what it can bring you with brand recognition. Number 2 reason is tell your brand story. Back to brand recognition. You can tell a story with this, but now instead of doing it with banners and all that stuff, we can have, blogs that are distributed throughout the internet and tie it to your website. While you tell your brand story, the brand that you are, what does your firm stand for? Is one way of doing it through blogs. Another way of doing it through, video and distributing it with pay-per-click advertising, of course. So that's another path. That's another path that you can take with pay-per-click marketing. Okay. Number 3 is you want to drive traffic to your website using pay-per-click. Quick. SEO, as you know, I'm a huge advocate of it. As a matter of fact, I always tell people we should be doing both SEO and pay-per-click marketing simultaneously to get the best bang for your buck, right? But you get direct traffic to your website very quickly using pay-per-click. I mean, you could literally start getting traffic the day you turn it on, whereas with SEO it takes a little longer. Now, the quality of leads coming from SEO is usually a lot better, and there are a plethora of reasons for that, but we're not talking about that right now. But the lead generation portion of everything is a lot quicker when you use pay-per-click, because that person is a quick action taker, if you will. He or she is looking for an answer at that moment. So number 4 is you want to it actually establish yourself as, as an authority in your niche. So with a lot of attorneys, you can have that model where your face, when someone types in personal injury law near me, and your face pops up there on top of the page of Google, that's powerful. You're establishing yourself as an authority figure. That is the perception if you come up higher. And those are really good leads when that happens. When people click on the face of those leads, I'm sure you guys have seen how this works. But once a person clicks on that lead is prime. They're primed and ready to pick up the phone and call. Okay, so that's what authority does. And if they do that more and more often, they see your face. It's like they almost know you. Another option that I would go with pay-per-click is do some YouTube ads. And, once you do some YouTube ads, it's going to also bring that authority figure and run it through some pay-per-click as well. All right, number 5. It also, and I touched on this a little bit earlier, it improves in your search engine rankings. When you do pay-per-click along with SEO, your search engine rankings do improve a lot quicker. That's why I always ask people to do it simultaneously, because it just helps tremendously with that, with that as well. Now, I said I was going to give you 5, but I'm going to give you a bonus one. Okay. Here's another reason why law firms should be using pay-per-click advertising. This is a bonus. Your competitor is using pay-per-click. Okay. And you want to make sure that your target market doesn't use your competitor just because your law firm is not using it and it's not being visible. So that, I should have put 6 reasons, but I just, as I'm thinking that, because I was talking to one of my clients not too long ago about this, because they just wanted to do SEO. They wanted to do that, and that was fine. But the bottom line is that your competitor is using pay-per-click. And if they're using pay-per-click, they're going to get most of the traffic when it comes to your industry in your town, when someone is needing help, some law help. Okay, so that's really all I have for you today. I want you guys to understand the reasons why pay-per-click is so good for your law firm. If you need any help with it, if you're thinking about doing pay-per-click marketing, or if you're doing pay-per-click marketing and you're not getting the results that you were hoping for, reach out to us, 888-416-7752. We would love to sit down with you and or some of your partners and come up with a nice plan as to how to move forward with pay-per-click for your firm. So with that, I am going to end this episode. If you think that this episode can help you or someone that you know, please forward it on to them. I would highly, highly, highly appreciate that. So until next week, this has been Frank Deming, the local business guy. Take care and bye for now. Peace out.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. Don't forget, any links that were mentioned during the broadcast will be available to you in the show notes, so be sure to grab them while you have the chance. Incidentally, if you have any topics that you would like for us to discuss on the show, be sure to send an email to the email provided in the show notes, or click the Contact Us link and let us know what topic you would like us to help you with, and we'll be sure to add it to our schedule. If you would like for Frank and his team to look at your digital marketing presence and give you a free evaluation, simply click the Request a Free Consultation link in the show notes to get a hold of them. That being said, until our next episode, make it a successful digital marketing day. Peace out.